Ever wondered what was the first video game or why Pac-Man looks like a pizza with a slice missing? Well, you're in for a treat. We're diving into the pixelated world of gaming to bring you interesting facts about video games. The first video game was Tennis for Two, not Pong R. Pong, the game everyone thinks started it all. But no, it was actually Tennis for Two, developed in 1958 by physicist William Higginbotham. Displayed on an oscilloscope screen, this game was the start of the Brookhaven National Laboratory open house, so Pong can Pong off. Number 2. Mortal Kombat led to the creation of the ESRB. Mortal Kombat was the bad boy of video games, sparking so much controversy that it led to the creation of the ESRB. The game featured digitized actors and the infamous fatality moves. Nothing says childhood like pixelated gore. Number 3. Pac-Man's design was inspired by a pizza missing a slice. The iconic shape of Pac-Man wasn't some genius design, it was inspired by a pizza with a slice missing. Creator Toru Iwatani was literally eating dinner when the idea struck him. The game was initially called Pac-Man, but they changed it because, well, vandalism is a thing. Number 4. The longest gaming session led to a man's death. A Taiwanese man decided to play World of Warcraft for 24 hours straight and ended up dead. The cause? A blood clot from sitting too long. Remember kids, even gaming should come with a stand up and stretch warning. Number 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 was the most expensive game ever made until recently. With an estimated budget of $265 million, Grand Theft Auto 5 was the Hollywood blockbuster of the gaming world. And just like a blockbuster, it raked in over $1 billion in just 3 days after its release in 2013. Crime does pay, at least in the virtual world. Games today have begun to rival this sum, but based on the era, this amount of cheddar for game development was crazy, about $336 million in 2024. Number 6. Nearly half of all gamers are female. Women are not only avid gamers, but are also making their mark in game development and esports. So, the next time someone says gaming is a guy thing, you can tell them to level up their knowledge. The exact stat is almost evenly split, with 53% of video game players identifying as male and 46% as female. If you came this far, then do subscribe to this channel and leave a like for daily uploads. Number 7. Remember the PlayStation 2 startup screen? Well, the seemingly random blocks and towers represent game progress. The more you play and save your games, the more blocks and towers appear. The towers represent the game, and the longer you play, the taller they get. The blocks represent saved data. The PlayStation 2 remains the best-selling video game console of all time, having sold 155 million units to date. You should also know that the design of the PS2 was modeled after the Atari Falcon Microbox. Sony bought the rights when Atari went bankrupt. Number 8. Minecraft was created in just 6 days and changed the world. Minecraft began as a side project by Marcus Persson, also known as Notch. The first version of the game was made in just 6 days in May 2009. Despite its blocky graphics, it became one of the most influential games ever made, allowing players to build anything they imagined. By 2023, Minecraft had sold over 300 million copies, making it the best-selling video game in history. It also became a major educational tool in schools, teaching kids coding, architecture, and collaboration. Number 9. Cyberpunk 2077 was so ambitious, it broke consoles. Literally, when Cyberpunk 2077 launched in December 2020, it became infamous for being so buggy on PS4 and Xbox One that the game was pulled from PlayStation's online store, a rare move in gaming history. But beneath the bugs was one of the most complex open-world games ever created, with dynamic weather, AI routines, thousands of voice lines, and deep lore based on a 1988 tabletop RPG. In the years following, CD Projekt Red worked to rebuild the game with free updates and expansions, turning it into a critically acclaimed title by 2023. It's one of gaming's most dramatic comeback stories. Number 10. In The Last of Us, the fungus that turns people into zombies is real. The terrifying cordyceps fungus in The Last of Us is based on a real-world fungus called Ophiocordyceps unilateralis. In nature, it infects ants, takes over their nervous system, and forces them to climb to a high leaf before killing them and sprouting out of their heads to release spores and infect others. Scientists say it can't currently infect humans, but the fact that it's a real organism made the game's apocalypse feel disturbingly possible. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new, hit that like button and subscribe for more insane gaming facts and edits. Got a favorite game fact we missed? Drop it in the comments below. See you in the next one.